what's going on, everybody? You know who it is, you know what it is, so let's get right into it. On the last part, we went through a volcano more or less, and I kinda gotta be honest, it felt more like a filler map than anything else. I don't really see what the necessity for a map there was. Well, it just seems like they wanted to have a map, so we did. Like, they couldn't figure out a good way to get the volcano level into the game, so they just threw some random soldiers at us or some crap. Not too bad of a map, though. It was pretty fun. And we also got to see Ina and Nasir again, which is always a good time. Degensya is a huge tool, but I guess I can't really blame the character necessarily for wanting to be neutral, right? That just seems like a good idea, especially considering in the last game that we just spent an entire... I don't know how many chapters we spent talking about how the whole world getting into a war would be bad. So them being a neutral party is probably for the best, even if it does it kind of screwed us, or it almost screwed us, if not for Nasir and Ina's intervention there. So in things that I missed, not a whole lot to do with the last map, honestly, but previously, when we were with the Dawn Brigade and Layth was a boss, it turns out that if Layth is dead, there will be a generic boss instead. So that makes me wonder, so if that applies to Layth, does that apply to all the members of the Dawn Brigade as well? So on that, what map was that, 3-7 I think? Let's say if Zehark died, would there be a generic Swordmaster boss instead? That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. It's a nice attention to detail, I gotta admit that much. I don't know if I necessarily want to say it adds replayability or anything, but I digress. So we're gonna go on to the next chapter today. I of course forgot to save the game again, so we have to do a little bit of save state magic. Let's get right into it though, folks.
Goldoa, the land of dragons, lies secluded in the southwestern corner of Tellius. No foreigner, Laguz or Bjork, is permitted within its borders. The Alliance emerges from the lava tubes and into Goldoa by accident. The Dragon King, Degensya, is displeased by this trespass. However, Ike's former companions Nasir and Ina appeal to Degensya to allow the passage of the Laguz Alliance. Raisin's actions during the last war earn them the grudging respect of King Degensya, who allows them safe passage. Meanwhile, Benyan calls off its pursuit of the Alliance and finds its passage into Gallia blocked by the nation's great mountains and deep forests. The Central Army's momentum breaks upon these obstacles like an ocean wave against solid rock. Senator Valtome arrives to take command of the Central Army. He orders Zelgius to march on to Gallia by way of Crimea. Observing diplomatic protocol, Valtome petitions the Queen for passage, as well as supplies and additional troops. Queen Alincia, however, goes against the wishes of the Crimean nobles and resolutely denies each of Valtome's requests. Her reply enrages Valtome, who sees Crimea as little more than a vassal of the Empire. Ignoring Zelgius's counsel, Valtome orders his army to enter Crimea and take whatever they need from the villages along the way.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. We're about to send this dude packing. I'm so glad Alincia made the right choice there, though. Big ups to Alincia. That's more queenly. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Screw this guy. Who does he think he is? Coming in here, talking all this good stuff. Your Majesty, the Pegnan army has crossed the border. They are seizing food and supplies and calling it tribute to the Empire. Tributes? You steal men? No, I'm kidding. There are no casualties. There are no casualties yet, but they are acting like bandits. I see. So they simply ignored me. Poor Alincia. Man, that's gotta be a bummer. What shall I tell the troops, Your Majesty? Order the Royal Knights to mobilize. Write out and advise Begnan to withdraw. If they do not comply, I approve the use of force to remove them from our lands. But, Your Majesty, this is the Begnan army we are talking about. It would be unwise to provoke them. These freaking nobles are such cowards, all of them, every single one. They make Septimus look like the mighty lion. I had hoped to avoid this situation, but the Empire's attempts to strong-arm our people shall not go unanswered. Deploying the Royal Knights is the only way to protect our borders from incursion. However, I remain open to suggestions. Do you have an alternate plan of action, Lord Sara? No, of course you don't. That was a rhetorical question. Now sit down. No. Wow. Please forgive my impertinence. Your Majesty is quite right. I am glad we were in agreement, Lord Sauron. This whole situation disturbs me greatly. I wonder, what is happening to the Empire? I doubt that the Apostle would allow this sort of thing to happen. We should prepare for the worst. I fear something horrible must be happening within Begnion. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I hope we get to go to Begnion to see what the hell, what's going on. Straight up, what is going on? Are we back to the Crimean Royal Scrubs? I think we may be. Items. Yes, we certainly are. Thank God for Goddess Marcia, otherwise we'd be so screwed. Hey, she's about to get a level up. She's about to get a level up. Do I want to do that? I think I do. I think I want to give her this level up. Come on, Marcia! I could honestly almost promote her. Strength, defense, resistance. What a beautiful level up. What a beautiful level up. If I had a Master's Crown, I could promote her. Huh. Can I finally... Oh, I can. I can mess with skills now. Oh, it's going to be a good day. So, Astrid, goodbye. I don't think you need that. I feel like we have somebody better. I feel like we have somebody better. So you already know I'm doing this. You already know I'm doing this. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a sight for sore eyes. We gotta get Marcia. We gotta get Marcia. So no supports. Info, I guess. Villagers, talk to me, bud. Hey, did you hear? The Imperial Army is requesting Crimea's assistance. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I also heard that the messenger treated our queen with no respect at all. Who do they think they are? I'm saying, shh, not so loud. Begnion is ruled by the Apostle. They helped us when Dain invaded. It's only right that we pay them back the favor by coming to their aid. But Begnion is fighting the beast tribes of Galia. Why would we fight Galia? The beast tribes helped us rebuild Crimea. There we go. Finally some people are talking some sense. That's true, but come on. Think about it. Who would you rather side with? A land of Beork or the land of the sub-Lagos? The answer's as plain as day. We side with the Beork, even if they are dicks. You have a point. I choose Galia over Begnion. There we go. This is the one guy. I can appreciate the cut of this man's jib for sure. Really? But why? The people of Galia helped us rebuild the village, even though we're Beork. They even repaired the road to the farm that's up on the mountain. That wasn't an easy job either. Yes, I remember. What was his name? Mordecai. Yeah, big Mordecai. He was very strong, yet kind. He looked frightening at first, but the children of the village loved to play with him. He was a wonderful man. If the queen decides to answer Begnion's request for troops, we'd have to fight Galia. How terrible would that be? Yeah, just think about that. That's war, isn't it? Yes, I suppose it is at that. I wish we didn't have to fight anyone at all. Yeah, like you guys are gonna be out there in the front lines. Don't mess with me. Fuck Makalov. It's been one thing after another. First the civil unrest, then the Imperial invasion. I'm so sick of hearing about it all. You would be both. I figured I'd be able to get in some me time now that Crimea is peaceful again. Get a card game started or something. You're a royal knight. If the queen decides you should go sweep away 10 or 100 Imperial soldiers, you should probably go do it. Tell him, Largo. Yeah, we've been ordered to mobilize, and I can't think of any excuses to get out of it. Maybe I could pretend to be dead, or you could just be dead. That would also be an option. Any ideas, Amy? Don't corrupt the child. What's wrong with you? Don't make General Joffrey mad. You're a royal knight. You better follow his orders. Yeah, tell him. See, this child is more responsible than you. Yeah, Makalov. How does that feel? Amy, you're supposed to help me. He's obviously been spending way too much time with you, Khalil. Well, of course, you twit. All right, Makalov. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to pay up and go. What? But I think my stomach's acting funny. That's enough, you layabout. Get him, Marcia. I already know. Yes. Her speech is just so weird, so it's so obvious whenever she says anything. Like, she doesn't curse, she just says food, which is really funny to me. Like, oh, crackers. Oh, Marcia, don't surprise me like that. Makalov, I knew I'd find you here, slacker. You're making the whole squad wait for you. Hurry up and head back. I don't know about all this. Fighting the Imperial Army means fighting my old comrades. I don't want to fight my old friends, you know what I mean? They could probably tear you a new asshole, dude. I think I see. You owe them money, don't you? Isn't that the real reason you don't want to see them? Cheese breath? Yeah, see, she just called him shit breath if you didn't catch that. If you didn't pick up on that. She censors herself, I can appreciate that. Well, when did you learn to read minds like the herons? I can't, you spineless sea cucumber. It's just you're so typical that I guessed you. It's so typical of you that I get. Marcia, please, that's quite enough. But Astrid, it's despicable. Look at how calm Sir Makalov is. He never gets irritated or upset. It's the mark of a true... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This actually upsets me. Like, it actually genuinely hurts my soul. I don't understand how this can be. How can one person be so oblivious? A good knight must know how to keep his cool on the battlefield. Are you kidding me? He had a whole support with Har in the last game where it's just him shitting bricks because he doesn't realize that Har defected from day in. Because you know how Har has the day in armor, right? So the support is essentially Makalov trying to like trying to avoid Har as much as possible because he thinks he's either a member of Day In or a debt collector. Basically what I'm saying is Makalov's a little bitch. That's kind of what I'm getting at. But we're in a bar. Oh, I hope to be as good. I just got that. Wow, Makalov's such a great knight. Yeah, you can always find him at the fucking bar. Thank you, Marcia. Oh, I hope to be as good of a knight as Sir Makalov someday. How I dream of that day. Yeah, that's right. I don't believe this. I'm so sick of this, I'm out. You don't want to end up like me, baby. Oh, I'm throwing up in my mouth. Oh, I completely agree. Who'd want to end up a clown-haired chowderhead? The love of you two have... Is Astrid, like, really dense? Was she dropped on her head as a child? What's the deal? In the last game, she wasn't half this bad. Was she? I don't know. I guess I have to go look at her supports. But I didn't think she was stupid. Sheltered a little bit, maybe. But this is beyond sheltered. This is just dumb. This is just dumb. Oh, the love you two have for each other is so wonderful. I wish I had a sibling. Sure. I'll sell him to you. Cheap. And Marcia is still the best. Joffrey, please take this with you. Why? This is a master crown. I am honored, Your Majesty. Marcia will cherish it. I've been asking you to fight difficult battles against terrible odds. Your Majesty, allow me to reiterate. That is exactly what I wish. No matter the task and no matter the odds, I can only succeed at it as long as you depend on me. I am yours entirely, Your Majesty. I shall take those words to heart. Joffrey of Delbray, you are my finest and most faithful knight. Thank you, Your Majesty. Sweet. Am I going to use that now? I don't know. Here are the war funds. Remember, Joffrey, you will face the Imperial Army. Should there be a conflict, you must not be caught unprepared. I shall be prepared, Lucia. Short, sweet, to the point. I like it. So monies. What can we even buy? Deals? Arms go. Oh, hey, Adept. Yep. So that's going to be a thing. I guess Marcia is full. If I promote Marcia, can I give her both Paragon as well as Adept? I'm going to save. Let's try this. Let's try to break the game. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to break the game. Does that sound good to you? Sounds great to me. So here you go. Let's see it. Class change. Yeah, it's a little bit early, but she has almost max strength, and she does have max speed. All I'd really be fishing for would be maybe some defense and those last few points of strength, but this is perfectly fine with me. Damn it! I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Oh, there we go. So we're seeing this for the first time. Absolutely, yes. And I guess we're in the castle, or like a castle town right about now, which makes sense given the story. But what I want to see is how busted Marcia is going to be. You already know she's the best unit in the game. So now she's the best +1. Let's go. Ooh, nice Pegasus. All the third tiers just look cool as hell. 4 HP, 3 strength, 4 magic, 2 skill, 2 speed, 3 defense, 4 resistance. God damn Marcia. Statistically, she's actually better than she was in the last game in almost every single way. With 19 more levels to go. I love it, I love it, I love it. What did we get for our master skill? We got stun. Okay, so all the flyers get stunned, basically. That's what you're telling me. And now she can use swords if I really wanted to, but I don't. I do believe that Adept was 15 points, unfortunately, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, well. Once she's done with Paragon, though, oh, baby. You know, there's really not a whole lot that I can do with these guys. At least nothing that I really want to do. We just got that 10,000 gold, but I feel like I don't want to waste it. You know, because there was nothing really particularly great to buy besides the Adept Scroll. There was a Daemon card, which I assume to be the strongest, or the second strongest card, maybe. But it's still not very great, I don't believe. I digress. So we're going to be in Joffrey's shoes. It's been a while, huh? Shoot, but it's been longer since the Dawn Brigade, really. Well, not really. Anyways. Are you layabouts done collecting supplies? We don't have all day. No, sir. Progress is slow. These people just don't have much. Something about an uprising earlier. Fools, I don't want excuses. Take anything you see, and if these bumpkins complain at all, cut them down. Because you can bet your armor that Senator Voltome will do the same to us if we're not done by the time he arrives. Why is that clown in a position to do anything? That's all I want to know. Good morning, sir. A Crimean army is approaching from the southwest. It seems to be the Royal Knights. What? Crimea is moving against us. Those backwater fools. All right, keep working. I'll take several men out to slow their approach. Colonial fools. I'll teach them what it means to defy the Empire. Right back at you, bud. General Joffrey, we've confirmed the presence of the Begnion army in the village ahead of us. I would prefer to avoid a fight, but I suppose that decision is up to them. Let's hurry. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I thought. There'd be no game if there was no fight. Okay, so I looked at this map a little bit. This seems pretty interesting. Lots of ledges around, but we have mostly mounted units. That's really going to give... I almost said Devdan. No, this is Donvid now. I am not Devdan. It's going to give him a bit of an advantage as well as Khalil, I guess, but she's not nearly as beefy, so I don't really want to throw her up on the front lines. I think I'm just going to give this a go. Now, somebody did give me a little interesting tip, actually. So, apparently, if I can take all of Joffrey's items before the end of this map, he will, like, the next time you see him, he starts with another Brave Lance. And I think I want to do that, absolutely. If I can get a second Brave Lance, oh, yes, please. Now, Astrid, she's the most useless, so I'm going to have her chip this guy because this is all she will ever do, realistically. And now she doesn't even have Paragon, so she's absolute garbage. Complete trash. Ooh, the Crimean Night theme. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, I missed that one for sure. One of the better themes, I think. Donved, I could send him up there, but honestly, I think I'm going to have Marcia beeline for the boss. Just like old times, folks, just like old times. Marcia is promoted before everybody else. She is kick-ass. And everything dies to her. Yeah, this feels mighty familiar, doesn't it? Alright, she actually takes bow damage, so I kind of have to think about that at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we can maybe move down there. So as long as I stay out of range of the archer, it's totally fine. And then being that Marcia has unlimited movement, she can just swoop in, murder his ass on the next turn. Oh yeah, this is looking good. This is looking really, really good. Let's go, Marcia. I don't think there was any reason for the short spear here, thinking about it. I think everybody has melee. So, whoops. Only 6 points. Whoops. Maybe I should have definitely kept her unpromoted. Alas. That's not a big deal. Seriously, she's just gonna go right for the boss. I swear to you this. Now, Makalov. Do I want to give this to... I guess it doesn't matter. I can't give it to Khalil, so Makalov, get it. I'm helping, guys. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Makalov, you ain't about shit. Sit down. See, that's how we do it. Donvid's a real man. So do I give it to... I'll give it to Kieran, I guess. Smack this guy around real quick. These halberdier animations are always a pleasure. Oh, good one, Donvid. Good one, Donvid. Block that crap. We don't need to be taking these hits. Joffrey, probably the most potent user that I have. The most potent attacker, I guess. The Steel Great Lance is very inaccurate. That's right. So Steel Lance it is. I don't want to miss this guy. And I'm on worst fire with him as well. Oh, man, Joffrey. That's not a good look. Even so. You notice Makalov killed this guy with the Wind Edge? He does. So I can kill the Halberdier with Kieran. Potentially. Potentially. Oh my god, Makalov gets a kill. That's right. I told you I had the finest knight of all the land. You certainly are, Sir Makalov. Okay, so this guy can get blown away. Silver Axe is still not enough, actually. Interesting. So the steel poleaxe is, well, not considerably stronger, but it is stronger. At the cost of some accuracy. I'll just use this. I wonder how good Kieran truly is. It just seems like he doesn't have a lot of room to grow. This could have been dangerous, although in hindsight, if Kieran would have got hit, I could have blown that guy up with a meteor or something to that effect. Now, is there anything... What the hell? Oh, there was a bishop. I didn't see him. Crimean soldiers, how dare you turn your weapons against us? You will pay for this betrayal. Men, burn these shanties to the ground. Show these fools what we do to traitors. No, don't you do it. These are my people. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what's going on? Oh, I think I made a mistake. I want to save those houses, I think. Can I, or is it too late? I don't know what's going on anymore. What I do know is that Marcia is going to murder everything, but that was a given. Yeah, I should have definitely had her. I should have had her with a one-range option. Monsters, they're setting the village on fire. Knights, evacuate the villages and put out the fires immediately. You got it, boss. If I throw Joffrey up there, he's probably in a little bit of danger, honestly. Marcia. Yeah, obviously Marcia, right? And because this is a melee attack, let's see it stun. Shit, man. That was awful all around. So now I have to wait even longer to put out the house, maybe. I hope anybody can do it. I hope anybody can do it, because if I need specific units, I'm probably not looking too good right here. If I threw Khalil up here, 29 attack versus 11 defense, that would be one dead Khalil, so we don't want that. We gotta go the long way then. Why is magic so bad? Soren is the only good mage. Soren is literally the only good mage. What the hell? This is a far cry from Path of Radiance, folks. Khalil was a monster there. Here she's just... Oh my gosh. What did they do to her? What did they do to you, Khalil? I guess I should have given Joffrey the Brave Lance, because it seems to me that Marcia doesn't need the help at this point. At least that seems to be the case. Wow, look at this. I guess Astrid was good after all. I was wrong. The ultimate chip bot. Sit down. You lost to Astrid. You lost to Astrid. I think that says it all. Donda, it's on the job. Oh, I can't move yet. I can't move yet. I'm like, what's going on? So, I don't think we want to attack because I could very easily die if I did. Although, to be fair, they will heal me back. Yeah, they will heal me back. So what I should do, I think, is I can use Kieran. Is Kieran into Donva to kill? Because we want to kill the archer. No, but Joffrey into Donva is a kill if I can hit the steel Great Lance, or the silver Great Lance. Come on, Joffrey! Well, I have to put this house out. I actually just have to. There we go. Oh, and I can't use items afterwards. That was my own fault. Might as well throw a javelin at this guy, right? Oh, and I double. I should have been going after the soldiers. Ah, I just realized these are unpromoted units, so it tells me who's going to be setting the houses on fire. Hey, no, that's not right, background. I put that house out. Why is it on fire? They're just going to reignite it, though. Oh, yes, Crimean Knight. Thank you. Kill these soldiers. So I'm assuming that just the regular soldiers are the ones who set the houses ablaze, right? That seems to be the case. That means Marcia failed to kill a soldier. I've just realized. Oh my gosh. Hey, stop that! Okay, this was just bad all around. Okay, but for real this time. For real this time. So I didn't promote Marcia, and now I know to kill these guys immediately. I decided to not promote her just because it seems to me that she's going to get so much experience here this way, given that, you know, Paragon and also being only level 11 unpromoted, or well, tier 2, right? So this should be a pretty noticeable difference. Oh, right, that guy's just a regular soldier. I keep forgetting that. Now, I do have to watch this sniper a little bit more carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I move her there. Don't want to get picked on by those guys. Absolutely not. I think we should be a little bit better off this time, though, so Khalil can roast this one. And just about anybody should be able to pick him off. I think. I hope. Now, it is defeat boss, so I don't really have to be all that quick, but if I can kill these soldiers, that should prevent them from burning the houses. And I'll bet, right? You gotta get something for doing this. There's no way. There's no way that it's pointless. Here we go, Kieran. That's how we do it. Still didn't give Joffrey his Brave Lance back, though. Especially now because Marcia is not promoted. She might actually want that firepower, you know? Only thing I have to worry about is this one sniper, though. So if I can fly her over there and take him out, then it's like good game. Those guys don't have crossbows. And I'm almost entirely convinced that it's only the soldiers that burn houses. I'm almost entirely convinced that that's the case. So let's go with Joffrey. Smack. And even if I get hit, that's fine. We got a physic guy. We got a physic guy of our own. Not enough, but Astrid the Chip Goddess can help out. It's a really good thing she has 2 range, otherwise she would be horribly useless here. Now, Astrid. Let's do what you do best. Smack. 5 damage. I cannot believe how abysmal her level ups were, though. I think that's what really kills her for me. If she were this under level, but she had really good growth rates, maybe she does. Maybe I'm just horribly unlucky. But I just don't see the purpose of her at all. Sure, mounted Bone Knight, whatever, but like, I don't know, man. It seems really sketch to me. Doesn't seem all that good. Let's see if we can't get those soldiers out of there. Man, it really would have been nice if they had decided to heal Joffrey. Really would have been nice if they had decided to heal Joffrey. Now, see, that's more like it. That's what I want to see. I can get her at least 2 levels here. Easily. Easily. Oh, he had a speed wing. Hello, hello. How's it going? They really throw these at you a lot in this game. I'm very surprised. We'll send the Adept, I guess. Maybe... No, Marcia doesn't want to use the speed wing. No, that wouldn't make sense. Monsters! Yeah, we know. We know, Joffrey. We know. Khalil, roast him. I keep thinking that she's good. Why is she so slow and so weak, though? That's what I don't understand. At least Tormod had a chance to be really good for one part. Speaking of which, where the hell is Tormod? He's been gone for the entire game. I've just realized. Makalov. Can you even kill the soldiers? Can't even double the soldiers. Can't even double the soldiers. Makalov, you're fired. Kieran, get it. And then Joffrey can kill the other. No, I can't do that, though. I made a mistake. Maybe I made a mistake. I'm going to assume that if I don't like assuming, really, though. I'm going to pray that they heal. Oh, wow. Joffrey doesn't even... Oh, no. This could be bad. I guess my best bet is to rely on the bishop to heal Joffrey back. That's all I can do at this point. Because I really want this guy dead. And with the silver great lance on Donvet, I can do it. Wait. Yeah, with the silver great lance, I can do it. It's just a matter of, do I hit? Come on, Donvet. Don't you dare let me down. Donvet is too good for that. Oh, I guess not. Donvet loses to a soldier. So now he's just going to reignite that house, and that sucks. Gigantic waste of time. But with Marcia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't get down the ledge. He can't get down the ledge, which means I can freely come in here, attack this guy, and continue to stay out of range. In fact, I think if I throw on the heal hedge, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that, but I think if I throw her like here, she should be completely out of harm's way. I'm just kind of making sure I don't throw her in too deep. But I also want to be able to reach that sniper. So I'll put it there. I swear to God, if you don't heal Joffrey, dude, you're so fired. Come on, Bishop. There we go. Good, good, good. It is super sketch relying on partner units like this, but I really don't have another choice. They're really my only form of healing. Good one, Todd. Oh, wow. Annihilated. That was just bad all around. So that guy did have a javelin, but it doesn't matter. Here's a level up regardless. Come on, Marcia. Hit points. Maybe I should have just promoted her. And I don't even kill that guy. Now, I don't expect to kill the knight. And the knights don't even move, apparently. Yeah, so as best I can tell, I should be killing these guys every opportunity that I get. Here at least I can double this guy. Nice one, Donbed. And then, is Joffrey slower than Kieran? No, they have the same speed. It's just that these soldiers are so fast. They're blisteringly fast. So Makalov can chip, and then Kieran can kill him. I do believe that that should be a move. Actually, I should go after the sniper, right? Yeah, I should, because I want the knights to take out some of these guys for me. So I get rid of this guy, or at least I lower his health. Then Joffrey can go after this guy. Ooh, it's still not a kill, but it's a lot of damage. They should be able to clear the way for me. Just hang out, man. Just hang out. Right here, this is the move. As much as I would like to move in Marcia further, it's just not smart because she's so low. I'm going to have to get her a concoction. I'm going to have to use a concoction. Now, if I did this, I could most certainly take him out with Khalil, right? Surely Khalil can do 10 damage. If not, oh my god. It's very noticeable how much they nerfed the mages just in general, though. Tormod was good, but he's not here. Soren is really good, but he's on the Grail Mercenaries, so of course he's good. Ilyana was really, really bad. I still, to this day, regret giving her that Spirit Dust. Khalil, I feel like she could have been good, but she's just not around. And the parts where she is around, she's just simply so outclassed. She doesn't... Oh, what the hell was that? Well, maybe at this rate, the Bishop might heal Marcia and not Astrid. Please, oh please. They just left Astrid totally exposed. Oh, but that's right. The General doesn't move. The General doesn't move. Never mind. We are fine. Okay, he's going after Makalov. Even I can take a soldier. Eventually. God damn it, Makalov. I can't believe we can't double soldiers. Oh, hi. How's it going? I guess that's just to mess you up in case you let people back at the spawn. They know that Marcia... Not Marcia. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They know that Astrid is trash. Now, my most accurate way to take this guy out, I suppose, would indeed be the Brave Lance, but that's such a huge waste. Actually, no. With the Axemen... Yeah, with the Warriors right there, this is actually a completely fine move, I think. So we can get that kill. I'm just going to hang out, and I can still get the boss on the next turn if I really want to, and I kind of really want to. Just because something can go wrong at any moment, you know. Okay, Astrid, here's your absolute last opportunity to prove yourself. If you don't get something good right here, right now. Shoot, she may not even level up. Thinking about it, because I took Paragon off. But it still amuses me to get kills with bad units, so there you go. Now, Astrid, I know you're allergic to strength. I know you're super allergic to strength, but come on. What happened to you? She was so good in the last game. Well, that might be a strong word, but she was so usable in the last game. I don't think that it's worth using the hammer. Steel poleaxes are stronger, so we go with this. I'll probably miss. Yeah. To be fair, this guy had a decent evasion rate. At least we got one. I don't think that I can get out of there. No, I can't. Oh, unfortunate. You know what, Joffrey, whatever. Just go the long way around, man. I'll get through this guy eventually. Don't you worry. If only mages were good against armor knights, but they are really, really not. Now with these guys, I mean, I think Marcia is going to snipe the boss, honestly, so it doesn't really matter what I do with him. Yeah, it doesn't matter at all, honestly. No, I would have rather you healed anybody else. That guy's just hanging out, that's fine. Now what should in theory happen is Marcia draws in a huge wave of enemies all by herself and kills every single one. That guy had a storm sword, unfortunate. Mighty unfortunate. Now I can actually take, oh my gosh, all this 2 range. I was gonna say I can take advantage of that ledge there and get some good damage. That's no level. Honestly, I could just have her murk the boss, right? Oh, she can't quite do it. I would need a crit. A crit wouldn't be enough either. How real am I feeling? Well, this guy has no chance, so what I can do... Yeah, we'll use the short spear. We'll use the short spear. And try to kill as much as I can, because I'm a greedy son of a gun, you see. I want to get all these points, all of this experience, straight into Marcia. Another level. I might even get 2 more if I really play my cards right, but probably just 1. I don't see her killing the warrior. More defense, though. More defense. Okay, Marcia. Definitely don't see her killing the warrior. So for sure get 1 off the boss, and I guess that will probably be it. Smack. Hey, Jeffrey's got Paragon after all. Now Khalil can actually kill something. All right. It's a good day. It's a good day. And everybody else can just hang back until Marcia finishes doing her thing, I guess. This is a very short map. This is an incredibly short map. Oh, that guy's going to attack Khalil now, isn't he? I messed up. Oh, yes. Good. Block for me. Block for me. He better have a way to retaliate on that warrior, though. Or at least I hope. Yeah, here come the reinforcements. No, he doesn't, so I guess there went that whole plan. Oh, well. Now, Marcia. Dog of Crimea, I'll crush you. He doesn't know who he's talking to. He actually has no idea what he's gotten himself into. That's crazy. Well, it's been fun. It's been a ton of fun, really it has. But I'm tired of this map, so here we go. There's one. She's not even going to get hit, but we all knew that. And finish with style. I like that. Goodbye. I love how they get knocked over. It's so funny to me. And the last one, hit point strength. Okay. That's a little bit better. She's a little bit better than she would have been, I suppose. The Empire will not forget this. Once our main forces arrive, they will slaughter you like cattle. I don't know about all that. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, man. I've been lucking out with that crap so much. I swear to you, I continuously forget that there are hidden items on every map. Every single tile is potentially a really good item, and that kind of... Well, we got it, regardless. Good, the enemy is retreating. Knights, stay here to help to fix the damage done to this village. Good guy, Jeffrey. Good work, Jeffrey. You sent them running. Lucia, what are you doing here? I'm here to protect Her Majesty. Superb work, Joffrey. You have my thanks. Your Majesty, forgive me. I cannot avoid a confrontation with the Imperial Army. It wasn't your fault, Joffrey. However, I'm afraid our situation continues to deteriorate. Lucia, I appoint you as envoy to negotiate a treaty with the commander of this Imperial Army. They might be willing to listen now that we've put them face down in the dirt. Good point. I shall leave immediately, Your Majesty. So, we're really going to try to negotiate with Voltome. Days later, it didn't work out. That's what I expect. Yes, here we go. Senator Voltome, I sincerely regret having to meet under these circumstances. Oh, I completely agree, Your Majesty. I never dreamed we'd suffer so much mistreatment from our allies. So, you've decided that Crimea will side with Gallia and honor the alliance with those filthy subhumans over ours? As I've said before, Crimea remains neutral. Crimea will side with neither Magna nor the Laguz alliance. That is my final answer. Then please enlighten me. Why prevent us from getting what we needed? Magnan is your suzerain. You should be delighted to comply with our requests for supplies. But instead, you launch an ambush and inflict horrible pain on us, your loving guardians. Now, Begnion is a patient parent. Now, Begnion is a patient parent, but I do hope you realize that your actions thus far have amounted to treason and sedition.
You have violated our borders, stolen from my people, and inflicted harm upon them. I will not allow such actions within my lands, no matter who the aggressor may be.
How quaint! Whee! Your Majesty, do you know what the penalties are for the crimes you've committed? I can only assume you do not, or you would not so rashly endanger your life. But don't worry, Queen Alincia. Once Begnion has your crown, along with your head, removed for treason, I'm sure we will take very good care of your people. Senator Voltome, I think after the dust has settled, I'll place my portrait right over your throne. It was a pleasure chatting with you, Your Majesty. I'm leaving now. She's all yours, General. Your Majesty, please forgive my superior officer's insolence.
Wait, I recognize you. You came to our aid some time ago, during the Mad King's War. General Zelgius, was it?
Yes, Your Majesty. This is the second time I've had the honor of seeing you. I sincerely apologize for my army's actions during the resupply operation. Please forgive us. At least Zelgius knows what's up. He's like the only voice of reason here. I imagine this guy going insane just from dealing with the incompetence of Begnion on a daily basis. I couldn't do it. I certainly couldn't. I would have snapped long ago. Probably got myself hung too.
The Begnion army and the Apostle gave us much support in our reconstruction effort. Crimea will always appreciate Begnion's generosity. However, Crimea and Gallia are allies. As such, we cannot take a side in this quarrel. Please understand.
I understand, Your Majesty. Our forces will refrain from levying supplies while in Crimea.
Oh, thank you for your understanding.
However, I must ask you agree on these 2 points. First, the Imperial Army shall be given leave to pass through Crimea towards Gallia. Second, we shall be allowed to engage the Gallian army in towns near the Crimea-Gallia border.
Excuse me. This peace talk is meaningless. You will still do battle and spill blood within our borders.
I'm afraid this is the best I can offer. It's sometimes necessary to cut your losses for the greater good. Please think on it. Tomorrow my army will begin marching towards Gallia. You can see Zelgius doesn't really want to do this, but he's trying to salvage this situation, which is respectable, very commendable. I don't think she's going to go for it, though. She's definitely been putting her foot down a lot more consistently, especially in this part, from what we've seen. If the Crimea army does not interfere, I will take it as a sign of agreement. Farewell, Your Majesty.
General Zelgius, please wait. Does the Apostle know anything about this war with the Lagoos?
He's not going to talk.
It's just very hard for me to believe. Is this war truly the will of the Apostle?
That is not for me to answer, Your Majesty.
Then at least tell me this. Is the Apostle safe?
Excuse me. I must go. He has no idea either.
General,
Or maybe he does. Maybe he knows that she's not. All very curious indeed. Let's see how much we got. Oh, that was so much experience. Okay, so yeah, that was the max turn bonus. The maximum amount of turns you can take is 10. And also, from what I'm seeing, you get more points for finishing the map while the houses are still on fire. Wait. No. I have that backwards. Never mind. I was going to say, that'd be kind of messed up, don't you think? So, that was incredibly short. But I guess we're going to go with the short part today because I just know that the next map is probably going to be super long. It just feels like one of those things that would happen. So, in the interest of not making an awkward cut somewhere, I guess we're just going to call it with that. So, I guess Begnion is a bunch of dicks. Go figure. I really do like the fact that Alincia seems a lot stronger now. I've seen people say that part 2 seems almost kind of fillerish. But I disagree because otherwise we wouldn't have this context for Alincia right now. It wouldn't feel as impactful as it does to see her standing up to Begnion like this if we didn't know that. Well, I'm not sure how much time was supposed to pass between part 2 and part 3, right? But it wouldn't be as big of an impact if we just saw her come out of the gate swinging, so to speak. If we just saw her strong right away. We saw her weak, and now she's sort of strengthened her resolve to become a competent ruler. And I think that has a lot more meaning than it would otherwise. Now, I guess I can't really say too much as to how relevant Part 2 is going to be in the long term, but for now, I think that it was a good choice to include that, at least in terms of character development. But with that, I will say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this shorter part, feel free to leave a like and or a comment. Always appreciate those, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.